Today, we are going to be learning homes we live in. In this chapter, we are going to be learning about houses in different places and the factors determining the size of the house. Boost up your knowledge. Houses are built in various sizes. Do you know how houses are built in hill stations? The houses in hill stations have slopy roofs. A house is the basic necessities of our life. We need a good house to live in. A good house protects us from cold, heat, and rain. We feel safe and comfortable in our houses. Look around you. You will find different types of houses. Different types of houses. People in different areas live in different types of houses. The location and climate of a place, the economic condition of the people, and the materials available locally determine the type of house they live in. Houses are built with different or various kinds of materials. Some houses are big while some are small. Houses in villages. The houses in villages are eco-friendly in nature. They are built from bamboo and mud. They are built from bamboo with thatched roofs. The walls and floors in the house of villagers are painted with the use of a mixture of dirt, grass, and cow dung. These are called kacha houses. After the rains, they need a maintenance. People who live in villages are farmers, potters, carpenters, blacksmiths, etc. Nowadays, you can also see pakka houses in villages. These houses are built using cement and bricks. Houses in cities. Do you know what raw materials are used to make houses in cities? They are iron, steel, brick, and cement. There are bungalows and multi-storied buildings in cities. Each multi-storied building has some houses on every floor. Each house is called a flat or an apartment. In cities, the houses look good and beautiful. Some people live in big bungalows and others live in multi-storied buildings. To accommodate more people, they build multi-storied buildings. The skyscrapers are a common sight in Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Hyderabad, and Chandigarh. Did you know that people in cities live in big bungalows, row houses, and multi-storied buildings or apartments? They live in these houses to accommodate more people so that less space is required. Did you know that in some places the word bungalow means a house with one level? Houses in cold regions. Do you know that polar regions are very cold? Houses here are built of ice. They are built in the north of the Arctic Circle. Therefore, people who live in these houses, that is Eskimos, build temporary houses called igloos. Big snow outside the igloos are on a higher level than the floor of the igloos. In hilly and mountainous regions, houses are made of wood. They have sloping roofs. Because sloping roofs do not allow rainwater and snow to collect and make the houses cold and damp. Some houses have fireplace to keep the rooms warm. Houses in hot regions. Deserts and tropical regions have bright mornings and become hot by afternoon. The nights are very cool and the temperature rises to its peak during summer. People build houses with bricks and concrete cement. Nomads live in temporary houses known as tents. The cloth used to make the tents is called the canvas. It is made up of hair of camels and goats. Tents are supported by poles and ropes fixed to the ground. Houses in rainy and flood-prone regions. In areas where it rains heavily, people build houses on stilts. Houses in Assam are built on stilts. During floods, water may enter the houses if the house is at the ground level. So, houses are built on stilts above the ground level. Houses in earthquake-prone areas. People in Japan live in wooden houses because they often face earthquakes. Normal houses after an earthquake cause more damage to the property and life than paper or wood houses. Constructing the house again and again using wood is cheaper than constructing a brick house. In India also, in Uttarakhand and Assam, people build houses made of wood. Factors determining the size of the house. You can spot mud houses, brick houses, and havelis in villages. Similarly, you can also spot multi-story buildings, huge housing complexes, and slums in the same city or town. Why is it so? This is because the amount of money required to build a house depends on the design and size of the house. More money is required to build houses with bricks and cements which are huge, and less money is required to build small houses. Here is a quick sum up. The location and climate of a place, the materials available, and the economic condition of the people determine the type of house they live in. We can see pakka houses also in villages nowadays. Each multi-storied building has some houses on every floor. Each house is called a flat. In hilly and mountainous regions, houses are made of wood. Nomads live in temporary houses called tents. The amount of money a person needs to build a house depends on the size and design of the house. Here's the glossary of this chapter. Necessities is what we need. Eco-friendly is something which is not harmful to the environment. A potter is the one who makes pots. Skyscrapers are very tall buildings with many stories. Region is an area. Tropical is a place that is very hot and humid. Here's a mind map for you. Houses at different places. Houses in earthquake-prone regions are made of wood. Houses in villages. Kacha house and huts. Houses in cities include brick houses, air apartments, and a bungalow. Houses in cold regions include an igloo, a sloped roof house. Villages in hot regions. The homes here are built with a flat roof house or a tent house. Houses in rainy and flood-prone regions. These houses are made on stilts. Factors determining the cost.